This segment of Bridge Street is brought to you by Cambridge Pavingstones with Armortec.
Welcome back to Bridge Street. As the weather warms up, a lot of people are going to be spending more time outside, and we had some of our viewers send in some photos of their backyard and some help, some advice they needed. Here to talk more about that is Dick Cambridge. He is Dick Gilmore, beg your pardon. He is the territory manager of Cambridge Pavers. Good morning, Dick.
Good morning.
So we had some viewers send in photos, right? And some of these, I mean, they needed some help. They wanted some ideas. What are some very popular and trendy things you're seeing nowadays as we get into some of the before and after photos?
Basically, people are taking their backyards and expanding it into an outdoor kitchen or whatever they want for a living. So it's a total outdoor package that we make from Cambridge. We have 24 different types of kits that are available that are all set to go, and they can do it in their own backyard.
And you said when couples come in to talk to you about what they want, they look through a big book and they pick out things that they both are agreeing on?
The best way to look at this entire process is to take our brochure,
right,
look at it, and the husband and wife separately make a list of 10 most wanted items out of the book.
Okay.
Once they do that, then compare the list and see how many of them will be the same.
Right.
That puts them in the same direction, and you go from there, keeping in mind that the wife usually has the power.
Chris probably would want a giant grill, right? Are you a big griller?
I am a huge
Yeah.
griller. Let's look at some ideas we have. So we have some photos that were submitted by our viewers, and the first photo I think is the before photo. Here is a nice spacious backyard.
Right.
So what we have is an artist rendition of what we could do, and this is what we call kind of a modest package or a modest increase of creating an outdoor oasis. And why don't you take it from here, Dick, as we have a look at some of the artist renditions. What are we looking at?
What you basically are looking at, they can start with the primary basic package where you put a patio in.
Okay.
So you start it from that direction. They actually put a grill in, but you can keep expanding it. We call it phasing, so that you don't have to do it all day one. You can do it over time.
I see. Now, do the grills, are they going to run on propane, or can you hook them to your natural gas line?
It can be either or.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We
very,
recommend
very
the
nice.
natural if you have it. Yeah.
And so you don't have to do, let's say you just don't have as much money as you'd like to spend, you can keep adding on to that and making it bigger and bigger.
That is
That's
correct.
Beautiful.
As you were saying there, they put a pergola in with a kitchen. They kept building it as they would go along. You can do that very easily with Cambridge. And you can expand the patio itself and raise it into an elevated patio. You can lower it. You can do many, many things. If you have a pool in your backyard, we can go completely around the pool.
Love the outdoor fires too.
Absolutely.
That's one of my favorites.
What do you find is the most? Where are you going to spend the most money on? Is it going to be the actual patio? Is it going to be some of the bells and whistles, like the grill or the fridge or the countertops, that sort of thing?
It would be more of the kits.
Yeah.
And the kits will, as you expand it, you will be able to see what you can afford, and you can just do one piece, do two pieces. Typically, the husband will have one idea, and the wife will have an idea, and they'll come together and agree on the idea.
I like her shoes. Could you get me those shoes that are in the virtual thing?
That I can't help you with.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. We have another house submitted by a viewer, another photo, I should say. And as we go to that next photo, you'll see that here is the backyard. A couple things in the background there, but you can see pretty decent sized area. And this is more the expanded version. This is a bit more costly, but this you're going to get a lot more. Take it from here, Dick. What are we going to be looking at here as we pop in the second artist rendition?
Ooh, wow, what a difference.
But if you notice, if you look at the back of the house, it changes everything, and it makes the value of the home so much more from what you're building with it. And you can just keep expanding this entire process as you go along. I mean, we can take this not only from the backyard, but to the driveway, to other things. We have heated driveways. A little bit of everything that you can carry in here, but this will actually build.
Look at that.
And go on to a beautiful backyard.
Absolutely
beautiful. A lot of people can't visualize. This is what this helps.
What are we talking price range? If we just want to stay, you say you can kind of piecemeal things and make things a lot more affordable over time. Let's say we want to do, I don't know, 10 by 10 or 100 square foot of the patio. Obviously, materials, things like that vary, but give us an idea for price range. Is that possible?
Yeah, I can give you some ideas of it, but typically you're looking at around $15 a square.
Gotcha.
Which would give you the idea where you're going. The kits would be one price,
gotcha,
and the labor for that. But as you do it, it doesn't take a ton to get started.
We're going to have to leave it there, but for more information, how can people contact you?
They can go right on our website at cambridgepavers.com.
Very nice.
And grab, look at where to buy it. and look at anything in the
Beautiful
website.
work, Dick. Thank you very
Dick.
much for coming
Appreciate
in.
your time.
Virtual backyards, it's kind of fun.
We'll get those shoes for you, Amy.
I know. We'll work on that.
Coming up next on Bridge Street, we'll meet the daughter of the ultimate design duo, Mackenzie Child, and see how she's proven that creativity does indeed run in the family.
Whoa.
That's next.
Love it.